Wait a second. Intern dear number 4, where did you bring us? This isn't our studio. This is so much cooler. Judge Deer, what do you think? Wait, Judge Deer isn't here? Whoa, oh, Judge Deer is getting ready to go Christmas shopping, right? Oh, well, that's it, folks. We are here. We are live in the Uncanny KOP store in King of Prussia Mall. You know what? It's time to get this thing started. Let's rock and roll.
We are live. Oh, for booting up cold.
Groovy.
No, Husband Eater has a headache in his whole body.
How am I going to fix that?
Give me some sugar, baby.
I don't think so.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
Where did you
Oh, great. We're all gonna die.
Perkalabba ding dong.
Good evening. Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night. The Breaux Show. And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux.
Well, hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome up to the Breaux Show here. We're broadcasting live from the Uncanny KOP store in the King of Prussia Mall in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. We got brought here by our intern deer number 4 who left Judge Deer at the studio because apparently he's going to go Christmas shopping or something else, right? Nah. So we're going to have possibly an audience here for the staff getting ready for the craziness that's going to be some kind of Christmas shopping holiday or something coming up. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit about Thanksgiving and, just have a little bit of fun here while we're on site here. We've got Alf and just having a little bit of fun. So, but before we get started, let's go through our sponsors for the show here. Let's first talk about, we're putting a one right up in the front here, and that would be the Uncanny KOP store here in the King of Prussia Mall, and also the Comics and More store in the Plymouth Meeting Mall, Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. You can find them at comicsandmoreonline.com, and also we'll be showing you some of their Facebook and Twitter page links a little bit later in the show. We'll talk to them, and we'll also talk to Rob here from this store just in a few minutes, and he'll let you know about all the cool stuff they've got going on over the next couple of days, and maybe a couple cool toys that maybe I need to get. So, also, let's talk about RetroCon 2015 coming up, which will be their 4th show coming up on September 12th and 13th next year. It'll be a 2-day show out in Oaks, Pennsylvania. It is the convention for the retro fan in you. Make sure to visit retrocons.com for more information. Make sure to go ahead and visit them too, because they're already selling their vendor tables now, and I hear they've got some pretty good, sweet deals on those. So check that out today. Also, Kokomo Toys and Collectibles, where you can find some of your retro toy needs and wants. They're located in Kokomo, Indiana, and you can see them at kokomotoys.com. Sometimes those hard to find things, I get to run them, but I got a place that I really like a little bit better, and I think I may be there. I don't know, some cool store, something really wild and wacky. And, of course, Deer Park Water, the official drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park, where it tastes like real deer. So, needless to say, we are doing a special broadcast here. We've been talking about it the last couple of days here, telling you that we're going to be in the King of Prussia Mall here in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. This is actually the largest retail space mall in the country. The only mall that's physically bigger is one that has some big Ferris wheel. But come on, more stores, more places to shop, more cool places to see. You're going to come here to King of Prussia Mall. And if you need to get some pop culture stuff, come on by the Uncanny KOP store. They got all sorts of cool things. But I want to let Rob tell you about that in just a few minutes. Now, I also want to give a big shout out to our cool new DJ we've been featuring the last few days here. That's Snake Eyes, a.k.a. Spin Master Snakes. Spin Master Snakes, take it away. Wow, that was awesome. I wish you guys could be here in the store to hear it. Everybody is moving and grooving to this ninja's sweet stylings here. I can't believe it. Dude, you are going places. I'm telling you, you can drop that ninja thing. Just keep on going. All right, folks. Now, this is episode 51, and we're broadcasting on an unusual day here. Yes, this is the day before Thanksgiving 2014 for November 26, 2014. Normally, we do broadcast live on Sunday nights, but this past Sunday night, well, sadly, real life got in the way and work got in the way, and it was a little bit crazy. So we went ahead and said, you know what? Let's do something a little even crazier. An intern dear from number 4 said, give a call over to the store, see if they'll let us come in. They did. We're seeing them put away some cool stuff. I'm looking at some cool t-shirts now. That Punisher shirt looks pretty sweet. So anyway, yeah, they're watching us going, what in the heck is this guy doing? But let's give you a little bit of background here. This store is a specialty store, one that has, well, it used to be another store name called Comics and More. The one in the Plymouth Meeting Mall is that one as well. They're the same chain. They're the same two stores. They are part of the same company. And honestly, we've been coming here for the last 11 years or so since me and at Perkle 47 moved to this area. This and their sister store, Comics and More, in the Plymouth Meeting Mall in Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, not even 15 minutes away, are great, awesome stores. I want to give a big shout out to Rob and his staff here for letting us crash the place a little bit. In return, he wanted to tell us a little bit about what goes on here and what they've got to sell. So I'm going to play a little chit chat we had with him just a few minutes ago. Like some of your top picks for the. Okay, folks, we're here with Rob from Uncanny KOP in the King of Prussia Mall, located in the plaza here. Correct? The plaza?
Yes, we are located in the plaza.
All right. And we're going to talk about real quick some of your top picks for the holiday season because you want people to come in this store to shop, right?
Definitely. You know, this the cool thing about Uncanny is it is the place that you can get your geek on and not be judged for getting your geek on because we do it ourselves.
Very, very cool. I know I've been coming here for years when it was previously another store, and I think in all the different incarnations you guys moved around, but you found a nice home here.
Oh, yeah.
Right above the food court. Can you tell us about the store space a little bit?
The store space is pretty awesome. Up front, we have our major retail space, a little over 2,000 square feet, and in back we have what we call the Joker's Lounge. 3 large screen TVs where we stream movies, play video games. There are arcade games set up. We have gaming tables, and it's a lot of fun. It's pretty much a geek heaven. You know, at any time there's Spider-Man, Avengers, Batman 66 playing. It's all good.
Batman 66. Now that just came out on DVD.
Yeah, we got it.
Did you buy it for yourself?
No, I bought it for the store. Bought it for the store.
Sure you did.
I just get to watch it as I walk back through sometimes.
Oh, that's a terrible job.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. I'm telling you. So with the holiday season coming up, what's your number one gift idea you think for the ultimate geek out there? What's your big gift idea?
Wow, there are so many, but for me, the ultimate gift, well, outside of getting an actual 1-to-1 scale Green Lantern, this thing's incredible. You need a ring in order to light it up. And if you know the oath, even better. That's like the ultimate geek gift because it won't work with just any ring. It must be the ring that comes with this specific lantern. And you say the oath and put it right up to it, and it glows brilliantly. It's so awesome.
And how much is that retailing?
Retails for about $199.99.
Is that something you guys can special order if you happen to sell out?
If we happen to sell out and they're still available, we can definitely get one in for you. It takes about a week to get in. So, yeah, if you stop by and you're like, I heard about that Green Lantern, and we're like, oh, they're all gone. But we'll order one for you. It'll take a week. No charge for shipping.
Now, I was walking around the store and I noticed some bathrobes and some hoodies out there too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the cool thing I love about Uncanny is we are your superhero villain one-stop shop. No matter what you're into, DC, Marvel, indie comics, if you're a fan of something, 9 times out of 10, we have some swag, not just the comic books, to go along with your fandom. We have some amazing robes out there. My favorite, the Joker robe, because it's really soft and it's very comfortable. Next up is definitely Thor. Like, who does not want to step out of the shower and know you have the power of Thor wrapped around you?
Sexiest man alive now.
Well, yeah.
And I did notice too, there's a Voltron set out there.
Oh my God. And it lights up. Okay. The 30th anniversary Voltron set. Okay. The individual lines are there, die-cast metal. You can connect them and it lights up. It comes with an amazing base, has the sword, the shield. You can be a defender of the universe with this thing.
That is on my list. At Perkle 47, if you're listening, you need to buy it. Just do it and you're done. You don't have to buy
for the
anything else.
low price of $249.99. Well worth it because, did I mention it lights up?
It's
so cool. It's Voltron.
Hello. And I'm sitting here, and you guys are getting your stuff ready for Black Friday because we're actually going to we're here live right now, technically, although this is a pre-recorded interview just before the live show. But we have all sorts of little plush slippers in front of me here.
Oh, these slippers. If you are a Star Wars fan, we have your plush Darth Vader slippers and your plush Chewbacca slippers. If you ever want to have a Wookiee on your feet, now's your opportunity. Or to have the main Sith Lord beneath your feet and step on him every single time, you can do that. I'd recommend for any Rebel fan, pick up the Darth Vader slippers so you can stamp out evil every night.
And I just saw a video online where it had Darth Vader fighting Batman. Did you see that yet?
Oh, I have not seen that. Sounds awesome.
It's pretty. You go, who's going to win? I think we all know who's going to win.
Yeah, that's a done deal.
So, all right. Anything else you want to tell people out there to encourage them to come out on Black Friday?
Yeah. Well,
or even tonight.
Well, Black Friday, we open Thanksgiving at 6 p.m. We'll be open until about 1, maybe later. And Black Friday, we open, well, if we close, we'll be open promptly at 6 a.m. on Black Friday. We have a store in the Plymouth Meeting Mall. It's called Comics and More. So they'll be opening at 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving. For you Batman fans, I want to mention this. There is a 75th anniversary Batman action figure set. This thing is incredible. Each action figure comes in its own individual tin, and you get a Darwin Cook, a Bob Kane Batman, you get a Jim Lee Batman, and you get the latest Batman from Arkham City. It's a must for any collector, and retails for about $75.
That's a really good price.
It's great because your average action figure retails for $24.99. So it's like buy 3, get 1 free, possibly.
That's not
You can
bad.
look at it like that.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you, sir, for stopping on by, and I hope you don't mind us taking over your store a little bit.
Take over. The Breaux Show is awesome. I hope you guys are listening because it's awesome.
I apologize if the deer are making a mess.
Oh, don't worry. We got somebody clean up the deer pellets. His name's Elias. He's a professional deer pellet cleaner.
Well, there we go. Elias, you are now part of the show. Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you.
And folks, that was Rob from the Uncanny KOP store in King of Prussia Mall, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And yes, Elias, you are now our deer pellet cleaner upper. So anytime I've got a mess in the studio, enter deer number 4, you know who to give them a call, right? Right. And I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'm sitting here in their cool gaming room here, and just across from me is the Joker's Lounge that he was talking about, and I can watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 while I'm doing the show on 3 different big screens. This is awesome. So you know what? When you're doing your shopping during crazy Black Friday stuff and all next weekend, and it's, you're crazy, you need to take a break, or your wife says, hey, I need you to hold this purse for me, or you're the wife and your man says, here, hold my man purse for me. Come on down here, take a seat in their back and watch a movie for a few minutes. Take a load off and enjoy the view. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right, folks? So moving along here, let me tell you about, and we've been pushing this over the last 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's going to be ending. We are having our deadline. It's coming up this Saturday. Yes, that's right. This Saturday, we have our Toys for Tots drive ending, where you can go to thebroshow.com, and right at the top of the page is the link for our hashtag JustBro campaign for Toys for Tots. This is our 2nd year doing it. I've gotten up to 5 donations now, but considerable amounts of money. So this is awesome. Let me do that shopping for you for Toys for Tots. You donate up to whatever you want through PayPal. I will cover all the different fees they may charge. And I may even cover up to about $100 myself and add that to whatever I get. And this Sunday, this crazy shopping day Sunday, I'm going to go to a local store, pick up all sorts of cool toys, and donate them right there on the spot with your money. You can't beat that, right? Now, of course, if you don't want to give me the money, that's okay. I just want you to do a hashtag JustBro it for me, do a good deed a day, and do the shopping yourself if you'd like to. And then share it with me. Post it on our Facebook page on facebook.com/The Breaux Show, or on Twitter @The Breaux Show. That's TheBreaux as an X-ray, SHOW. That's right, The Breaux Show. It's Cajun. What can I say? Blame my dad. I don't know what to tell you. But we are doing this campaign. This is our last big push, and with it being the holiday season, everybody's doing Turkey Day tomorrow. You're going to be sitting, you're going to be tired, you might be watching football, you might be watching video games, you might be playing a movie. Oh wait, no, you want to reverse that. You want to play a video game and watch a movie. But just pop out your iPad, pop out your tablet, pop out your laptop, and you know what? You don't want to go shopping, you want to relax. Send me a few bucks and I'll go shopping for you. That way a bunch of kids can get a bunch of toys, all for just being good. Hashtag just bro it, do a good deed a day, and let's get some more toys for these kids. Now, the last few days, we've seen a lot, and I mean a lot of movie trailers start to pop up online. And I just wanted to talk about a couple of them that really caught my eye. The first one, Jurassic World, just came out a couple days ago. And I got to say, it looks pretty darn cool. Of course, we got Star-Lord, a.k.a. Chris Pratt, in there, and he's just looking kind of mean and lean. I don't know. I still kind of like the Professor Grant from the first film, but I'm a big, huge fan of the original book, too. However, the idea that they actually opened the park, are they insane? I mean, okay, maybe the park's fine, but in the trailer you learn that they've decided to actually create a new dinosaur. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Just no. Needless to say, it does kind of build the excitement, has a couple cool ideas in it, and there's even a big shark. They have a shark on a line, much like they had a cow in the first one on the line, to feed this huge sea creature that just pops out and splashes everything. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, just do a search for Jurassic World trailer, and it looks great. I can't wait for this to come out next year. Also, the trailer for the movie Pan, which is being treated as an origin story for Peter Pan, is coming out. We've got a newcomer coming in as Pan, but we have one of his best friends, who appears to be a lost boy, is going to be Hook. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Hook was his friend? That doesn't seem right. And we have another pirate, Blackbeard, being played by Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman. I don't know about this film. It looks like it's trying to be the Hook movie that had the great and late great Robin Williams in it, but I don't know if it has the charm just yet. I may go see it, but I don't know yet. It hasn't sold me completely. I mean, if we do see Panoram, then maybe. I don't know. And I just saw my friend Trick Treat just posted that in the next day or so on iTunes, Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer will be available where you can download it and watch it for free. I'm sorry, what? What? Now, they have been announcing that about 30 or so movie theaters around the country would have it up so you can see it in the theater as well. And people were kind of grumbling, we're going to actually get to see this trailer, even if it's on our small little laptops or iPads or whatever. Yeah, we're going to get to see that very soon. What? Okay, I got to know, what do you think is going to be the end-all, be-all thing to see in this trailer? You guys tell me, because this is going to be insane. I personally want to see lightsabers. I personally want to see Luke Skywalker wielding a lightsaber, perhaps from a wheelchair, because I think that would be kind of funny. Or maybe Leia floating around in a hoverboard car minus her legs or something. I mean, there was that whole thing where Carrie Fisher looked like she had no legs on the Today Show interview a few years back. And hopefully we won't see coked up Carrie either. Whoa, hold on. This is a family-friendly show. Did I say that? Yes, I did. But it's okay. So let's move forward and keep on going on. So what trailers are you guys looking forward to seeing, or that you've seen? Oh, and as I asked Rob earlier in the interview, yes, there is a video out there put out by Bat in the Sun where it has Batman versus Darth Vader. I will not tell you who wins. Honestly, it was a toss-up all the way through, but when it came to the end, it made perfect sense. So go check that out. I highly recommend seeing that video, because it might be one of the best short movies out there in the last, I don't know, couple months at least. So again, we are here in the Uncanny KOP store in the King of Prussia Mall, and they've got all this cool things that you can buy. I was walking through, and as Rob was talking about, there are these cool little slippers that you can buy. They're actually sitting right here in front of me right now, including the cute little Darth Vader slipper and the Wookiee slipper. They're retailing for $24.99 out of here, and they are a perfect gift for those out there who need something warm on their feet. And if you really want to kick some rebel butt, buy the Darth Vader one. If you want to, kick some Stormtrooper butt, buy the Wookiee one. But I cannot guarantee you that the Wookiee slippers will rip off somebody's arms. I just don't think it's going to happen. Also out there's a lot of cool comic books that you can get. I mean, this is a comic book store, so you can get not only current issues of things out there, they get new issues in every Wednesday that you can go and check out and buy, or you can even go check out their back issues. And for a long time, I was getting a lot of my old Transformer back issues from here. So definitely come check them out. And there's a couple other things I'm going to talk about in just a moment about that you could get from here as well. But before we get into that, it is time for the official drink of the Bro Show, and that is Deer Park. But before I have a sip and tell you that it tastes like deer, let me play our disclaimer for that right now.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
That's right. No deer were harmed, yet intern deer number 4 did get me here. And wait a second. Do I see? Oh, no. He made it here, too? Oh, folks, let's welcome Alf. Alf, welcome to the show. Hey, hi, how are you? I made it to the show here, and I can't believe it. You told me that we were going to have well, Alf, I thought we were going to be in the studio, too. Well, you know, it was fun in the studio until I realized that I had to go through the snow. My fur's all wet. And you know what? Now I need a cat. I need something to munch on. Ooh, wait, there's some Catwoman statues over there. They look, no, do not eat the product, Alf. But no, sit down. Sit. Good alien. I know. We'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? Okay. Hey, Mikey. No, not now. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's take a look at Twitter, Facebook, and all this fun stuff here. Looks like at Perkle47 starting to like a few things. And yes, I know the audience is a little slow tonight. Everybody's kind of out there shopping and doing their own thing. So let's ready for our little moment here. But first off, of course, let's say that Deer Park is the official drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park, where it tastes like real deer. And of course, that leads us into one of my favorite segments of the show, and that would be
This Week in Geektastic History.
That's right. This Week in History, where you get to learn a little bit about the world from a slightly crazy, geeky point of view. So first up, let's talk about on November 26, 1941, since it is Turkey Day, it should be noted that on this day, Franklin D. Roosevelt established a law that then gave us the nationally known holiday we know as Thanksgiving for the last Thursday in the month of November. However, we should note that Lincoln, back in 1863, had simply declared that Thanksgiving be the last Thursday in November, a tradition followed for decades until, well, FDR himself in 1939 and 1940 decided, what the heck, let's make it the last Thursday in November, or the next to last Thursday in November for Thanksgiving. This proved a bit unpopular. So on November 26, 1941, he admitted his mistake and signed the bill officially into law that made it Thanksgiving for the last Thursday in November. Whew. Now I feel better. That turkey is going to be good. Gobbles the 12th, you're looking pretty tasty. Now, on November 27th, 1940, the martial arts actor and pop icon superstar Bruce Lee is born in San Francisco, California, USA. This was while his father was touring with his opera group in America, which in turn made Bruce Lee technically an American citizen. As Lee grew up, he became a martial arts master of Kung Fu and eventually made his way back to America in 1959. He would find some success as a sidekick of the Green Hornet, the high-kicking Kato, and would go on to have a large film career in Asia. He would also become a success in American films, and his biggest film, Enter the Dragon, would be his last. The film released a box office success here in the States a month after Lee had passed away mysteriously. You know, some say that the Chinese triad actually killed Lee. Personally, I think he's out there today just solving crimes. He's a man on a mission. He's kind of like, I'm not sure, Kung Fu, the legend continues. I think that's what he's like. Anyway, I think he's still alive, but that's just me. And of course, last but not least, on November 24th, 1859, the book On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection, written by Charles Darwin, is published. Darwin, a British naturalist, theorized and wrote about his idea that evolution of the species occurred naturally through a process of evolution he deemed natural selection, hence the title. This would further be expanded upon in his follow-up book titled The Descent of Man and Selection in Relation to Sex in 1871. Yes, we are talking about sex here on the Breaux Show, folks, where he proposed that humans evolved from ape itself. Yes, Caesar is real. And it was that caused many heated arguments and discussions to this day between people who where we came from. This argument was even shown in the Western set series Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, a show of which at Perkle47 is a huge fan, and this is one of her personal favorite episodes. Yes, I called you out at Perkle47. What can I say? All right, let's talk about our featured site, technically sites for the week. And of course, where are we at? We are at the Uncanny Store in the King of Prussia Mall in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. So their site, which is kingofprussia.com/comics and more, or comics and more online, is our featured site of the week. You can also find them on facebook.com/comicsandmore.7 or on twitter.com @uncannykop. That's for the Uncanny Store here. Now, their sister site, which is the Comics and More store in the Plymouth Meeting Mall in Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, that is located on facebook.com @facebook.com/comicsandmore.meeting and on twitter.com @comics_and_more. If you're looking for any of their updates on what cool comics they've got coming in each week, some of the cool stuff going on, or some of the happenings where they have different gaming events going on each week, or sometimes they have artists come in and do different drawings, and sometimes even costume players come in and stand in for people to take a look at for drawing and just kind of helping promote the store, that's where you want to go. You want to go to these sites here to check it out. Also, if you come in the store, they got this huge calendar kind of in the hallway between the main store and the Joker's Lounge and the gaming room that shows all the different things going on. I happen to find that on Wednesdays there's nothing there, so I said I'm just going to crash in right out. Right now, no, not yet. I know you really want to get in the show, don't you? I know. Just warm your feet over by the speakers, okay? The speakers, yes, the speakers. Just trust me on this. I know, isn't it funny? And all right, moving on. All right, now also, again, here in the Uncanny Store in the King of Prussia Mall, one of the other things that Rob talked about, and honestly, I think it's one of the coolest pieces out there, and I'm really hoping that Perkle47 is listening now, that Voltron set is truly spectacular. I've seen a few reviews online. I've seen some pictures. The fact that it lights up, that it's fully posable, it's all 5 lines. It's a lion one. You can't go wrong. You definitely want to check that out. Also, they have just about any kind of trade paperback that you can think of out there to buy today. One of the personal favorite ones I want, the original Infinity Gauntlet series. Now, I have a first run of each of the 6 issues of that miniseries of the Infinity Gauntlet. This is basically the storyline they're kind of leading up to with all the Avengers movies, all of the Marvel movies, kind of all coalescing into the Infinity War 1 and 2 there. Definitely want to get that myself too, just so I don't have to keep reading my original comics. I gotta say though, some of the other things they've got here, they've got G.I. Joe figures, they've got Transformers, some of the newest ones that are out there today. Heck, I was able to pick up a Headmaster Brainstorm recently. Oh, hold on. There's a fight going on Spider-Man 2. I'm watching it right from here. Ooh, Electro just shocked somebody. Isn't it shocking? Anyway, so man, I shouldn't. This is crazy for me to do the show here because I could sit here and watch a movie and do commentary. Another idea. Anyway, so they've got all sorts of cool things. This is just a fun store. Heck, I'm looking over to my right here, and I see all sorts of cool arcade games, including the original Sega Spider-Man video game, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. They even have a Die Hard game, Star Wars Pod Racer, and Star Trek Voyager. Star Trek Voyager? I hope you don't get lost while you play the game. That'd be the one thing I'd be worried about. So, but seriously, this is a cool store. You guys need to come on down and check it out. And as Rob said, they're going to be open tomorrow on Thanksgiving because the mall will be open. Sorry, guys. I wish you weren't. I wish you didn't have to be open, but I understand. And if you are going to come out shopping, come out over here and enjoy a movie, buy some cool stuff, get some cool swag, maybe even get some cool gaming things. And I'll talk about those in just a moment. Now, again, I do want to push, again, the fact that we have our Toys for Tots drive going on right now at thebroshow.com, where you can actually make a donation through PayPal right to me here. Go to thebroshow.com, right on the top of the page, and you'll see the link for Toys for Tots, where you can do a hashtag JustBroIt and make a donation today. I will take your money, match any PayPal fees they may charge, match as much as I can of all the donations, and this Saturday is the deadline, November 29th, 2014. After this Saturday, I won't take any more donations. And on Sunday, I will tweet and I will Facebook and I will talk about the fact that I am buying all sorts of cool stuff and show you when I make that donation. You can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. This saves you from having to go do it yourself, and you know you're doing a good thing. And you can tell me your story. If you don't want to donate the money to me, do a hashtag JustBroIt on Twitter or on Facebook. Let me know so I can share your story of how you bought toys for kids too in your area. I just want to see kids have a happy Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, have a happy holiday, have a happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday they celebrate. All kids should have a happy holiday. They should have a smile on their face. And that is the honest truth. That's the way it should be. It should always be that way. Speaking of Just Bro It, I do want to talk about the fact that there was a pretty cool story I shared recently on the Bro Show page that I just had to mention. There's a local NBC station, NBC 10, and they had a recent story here about how a woman whose truck battery died in front of a Giant parking lot. Now, Giant is one of the huge grocery store chains in this area. We shop at Giant all the time, too, because it happens to be the closest one to us. However, this woman didn't know what to do. She called her friend, and her friend said, put your hood up. Somebody should be able to help you, hopefully shortly. Sure enough, someone did. This guy walks up. He hands her card, and they start talking. Come to find out, this gentleman is the president of Acme Corporation. Not Acme, where the Wile E. Coyote would go get his crazy stuff to get the Roadrunner. No. Acme grocery stores. Apparently, this guy, the president of the company, was in the Giant store doing some price matching and just making sure things were, what they were selling is what he's selling and all that, and that's normal. But he didn't skip a beat. He didn't think about it. He didn't do anything. He just helped this lady. That's it. He just helped her. And how did he help her? Found where the closest garage or station that could help her and do any repair work that was needed was across the street. They walked over. He bought her a car battery and paid for them to install it and got the truck going again. Not even thinking about it. He just wanted to do something nice. Now, that is way above and beyond, and a lot of us can't just buy a car battery for someone. But just to be there and even to sit with someone until they can get help, that would be great too. That's a great way of just broing it and just doing a good deed a day. And as I say, I love to hear your stories. Share them any time of the day, any time of the week with me with hashtag JustBroIt on the Twitter page at The Bro Show or on Facebook, facebook.com/The Bro Show. And I'll talk about your stories here. As I always say, Just Bro It is a way of life for me. You try to do a good deed today, something simple. And it could be as simple as paying for that cup of coffee for someone behind you, holding a door open for a stranger who you don't even know, or just smiling at someone and saying, hey, I hope you have a great day, to a stranger who looks like they're having a bad day. I guarantee they're going to appreciate it. So, yep. And again, make sure, go back to thebroshow.com and make your donations for Toys for Tots for your hashtag JustBroIt story as well. I will be glad to go shopping for you. That is the way to do it. So, yeah, we have gone through this show. We are again here in the Uncanny KOP store in the King of Prussia Mall, Pennsylvania, and we're just having a lot of fun hanging out. I got Alf here. He says he wants to say something. Alf, do you want to say something? Yeah, I want to say something. Make sure to come on down to the King of Prussia store, Uncanny KOP. They've got lots of cool things here. I even see a lot of Catwoman things, and they just look tasty. No, you can't eat Catwoman. I'm sorry, you just can't. But she looks tasty. Her cat ices too. No. Intern dear number 4, take him away right now. And this is crazy. Elias, I need you to help clean up some of this Alf poop too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's green and it's glowing. I can't help it. So, well, folks, that is it for this week's show. I will try to do a show this Sunday as well to kind of conglomerate all of Black Friday sales and all that. It will be a very short show. Most likely it will be kind of a recap of all the shopping I do on Sunday. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everybody here who let me set up and get in their way a little bit. I want to give a big shout out to our executive producer at Perka47 for always putting up with me. I want to give a big shout out to our friends and sponsors out there who listen to the show and have fun. I know that a lot of you wanted to even try and come out tonight, but because of the snow weather that we had in this area, I'm glad that you didn't. I want you to be safe and not get hurt and be able to listen to the show for many moons to come. I also want to give a super big shout out and special thanks to Rob and his staff here at the Uncanny King of Prussia store for allowing us to crash the place and to have a little bit of fun and just do what we do. And wow, that's a really cool scene in Spider-Man 2. Here comes the goblin. Ah! Yeah, we didn't see that coming, did we? Anyway, so I got to say, folks, if you got anything to do this weekend, come on out here and just hang out in this store. And I guarantee you're not only going to get some cool swag to buy for your Christmas holiday shopping, but you're just going to see some cool stuff too. So, yeah, that's it for this week's show. Thank you for listening and coming on by. It's been a wild, wacky day, wild, wacky time here. We're just enjoying it. And now I'm going to try and not spend some money here because well, that would just be bad. Uh-oh. And our friend Chris Sheets has now put up a new Lego Bros picture of Lego Michael Breaux playing with the doctor's screwdriver. That just sounds bad. All right, folks, you guys have a great night. Remember, as always, #JustBro. Do a good deed today. Make sure to come on by the Uncanny KOP store in the King of Prussia Mall, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, if you're in the local area, or in the Plymouth Meeting Mall area, where there is a Comics and More store. That's the sister store to here, and check them out. They have lots of great deals and specials coming up through the holiday weekend, and they will be open here in the King of Prussia Mall at 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, or Thursday night on Thanksgiving, because the mall is making them open. But they will be here to serve all your cool KOP, pop icon, comic book, geek swag, all of that ready to go for your needs right now. Rock on, everybody. And remember, as always, have a great day and rock on. Whoa. I didn't get to talk. Oh, okay, Alf. What do you have to say to everybody out there? Happy Catsgiving. No, it's not Catsgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Catsgiving. Let me tell you how to saute. Sorry, guys. That's it. We're out. We're out of here. You guys have a great night. Rock on, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh,